Yeah, so as you said, my name is Jonas Acevedo. A little bit about me. So I moved to Austin about 5 years ago. I got a degree, and I got a science degree at Texas Tech, so West Texas. I moved here. I didn't really have a job or a plan. I just knew that that Austin was a place to be. The price of living is super high here, so I was like, there must be something over there. You know, this is really why I moved here. So I opened up a gym for a guy. At the time, I was new to training, still had been training for about a year. Opened up a gym for somebody, and then in Round Rock. It was a good experience, but I definitely hadn't developed as a business person, as a marketer. And then I ended up moving to his other location to just become a trainer, not to manage any facilities. And I started taking a couple swings at business for my own. So I had a couple different fitness businesses. I had first a business called Recovery Fitness. So we went into drug and alcohol treatment centers and ran their fitness programs for them. Again, really big learning lesson on prospecting, on B2B business, and learning how just really about general business. And the market size was kind of small in Austin. So the only other option was to franchise, and it wasn't something I was really wanting. So then I moved into a boot camp business. So we worked in these big office parks. Like if you look out here, like these big parks, I was working with the CFNA building here, or trying to get in there, and right across the street. So we would work with these business parks on providing boot camp services for their tenants at their location. And again, it just kind of found out that it wasn't right for me. You know, I was just doing whatever came to me at the time. Because the thing about Austin is there's tons of opportunity, right? It's easy to get shiny object syndrome and like, oh, I want to do this kind of training and this type of training and online training and strength and conditioning. And like what I realized is that I had to really figure out what I wanted to do, and then just like laser focus on only that, you know? Then I started developing my in-person clientele, and what we do is semi-private training. So it's a little bit different than like boot camp classes or one-on-one. We'll get into that later, but and I realized, like, one, I don't really like being outside, you know what I mean? So I'm not like a boot camp type person. I'm really not that loud. Like I'm typically not a loud person by nature. I just kind of had to make myself be. And yeah, I didn't really like being outside, you know. And one of my passions was strength conditioning and like athletic performance, like coaching athletes. So I did a little bit of shadowing and internships at Tech, and then here at some athletic training facilities. So that's where I found that I was really passionate about and that I loved learning about. So that's something kind of we'll talk about too, is like figuring out what my place is in the industry, right? Because there's so many different parts of the fitness industry that you could be a part of. Like, who is it that you want to train? Are you going to be like a general trainer? It's kind of hard to market yourself, right? Because everybody's just a trainer, you know? Or do you want to train a specific type of person? So we opened up here 18 months ago, fully self-funded, one owner, no investors. The whole last year before I opened up, we were collecting gym equipment from these gyms that had closed down, because there was like, at the rate of 2 gyms per month were closing down. So as soon as they closed down, I would go to their location, offer them cash to take their equipment. Now I have another strategy with that, but that's how I collected this whole gym. Like, I didn't go and like get a loan by like, you know, get a lot of people do that, and it doesn't give them the business experience. Like, I was out hustling, like door to door, doing pre-sales for the gym that we have, you know. And like you said, a lot of gyms go under. It's a really saturated industry. There's 3 gyms on this road, Shoal Creek, from where we're at to Anderson Lane. There's 3 gyms, you know, and we have the worst roadside view. Like, you can't see us driving by. There's no signs, and We've tripled our group size in the last year, and we've been we've had a really steady growth rate, and I attribute that to consistent marketing and sales, right? So what sets people apart from the trainers that make it versus the trainers that don't is going to be sales and marketing, right? So they say on average, over the course of 3 years, only about 30% of trainers stay in the industry, right? So 7 out of 10 people who get certified are no longer trainers in 3 years, you know? So like, why? Like, why is that, right? And you kind of have to really look at that to understand, like, if you're serious about this is what you want to do, you have to kind of understand, like, I need a plan to be able to be successful here, right? Not just fly by the seat of my pants, but like, where am I going to fit in this industry, you know? Or else you'll be the 7 out of 10. And I'm sure y'all don't, because this is an investment that y'all are making to come and put yourself in school and be able to learn the knowledge that he's teaching all about the science of training. So what I wanted to talk about is a little bit about the business side, right? So first, again, I'm not a natural talker. I mean, like, I can talk, but I really don't like talking, right? I'm a really naturally quiet person. So what I want to ask y'all is, why is it that y'all got certified? Like, what is it that y'all want to do? So, yeah, somebody give me, give me an example of what is it that you want to do, why you got certified, and like what you really want to learn.
I want to help people that have things wrong, in their body and maybe need some specific help.
Okay.
They need modifications, they need, help getting in shape and, healing their body naturally.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay. Who else? Does anybody have a plan? Like somebody, something that they want to do after they get through with this?
Corey, go for it.
Corey, what's your plan? Come on.
I just want to learn as much as I can about it, and then just grow off and have my own business.
Okay.
Have my own gym.
What kind?
I don't know yet exactly.
Yeah. Okay. How many of y'all have worked in a gym at all? Front desk, anything? You have. Yeah. You. No experience. Okay. What have you done in the gym?
I worked in the cafe at Lifetime Fitness.
Okay. So that's good experience. How many of you worked in sales? How many of you have done sales? Okay.
I've assisted membership.
You've assisted membership?
Yeah.
What about you?
Not
Huh?
a gym.
Not a gym? No, just sales in general. Who's done sales in general? You have? What did y'all do? If you don't mind me asking.
I used to work for Bank of America. So
okay.
You look like a banker.
Sell accounts? Yeah, that's good. What about you?
I sold magazines when I was like 18.
Okay. Good. How many of y'all know a specific population that you want to work with? I want to work with athletes. I want to work with people who need to move better or that are in pain. Or I want to work with, older populations. How many have an idea of who you want to work with? What's that?
Well, like I said, people, with diseases or,
Okay.
ailments that need special help being
Okay.
active again.
Okay.
Special
That's
population.
good. Probably special populations. Yep. What about? I saw another one.
There's Hispanic
population. That's good. Yeah.
Probably athletes more so.
Athletes more so. Okay. Yeah. So again, being able to position yourself as a fitness professional is really going to be one of the things that sets you apart. Like, what are you going to be known for? You know what I mean? Because this is going to be a really saturated industry. You don't want to just blend in with everybody. You want to set yourself apart somehow. Like, how are you going to do that? So that's one of the important reasons why I asked. I want to do an exercise. What was your name?
Christiana.
Mm-hmm. We're going to do an exercise with Christiana that we use in building out our marketing and our ideal client. Okay, so I got a science degree. I'm a trainer, but I'm really in marketing and sales. Right? Once you open up your own gym, you're not in training anymore. You're in sales. So be ready for that, right? So setting yourself apart. How am I going to set yourself apart? One of the things that was important is like finding my training style, what I aligned with, what I really believed in. Because it's like selling isn't really selling when I like really believe in what I'm doing, right? Like believe me, I'm like I'm a salesperson, right? And to me, it's not really sales. It's like I can't really help this person unless I get them to join our program. I think that our program is going to help them more than any other program in Austin area, right? So to me, it's like it's something that I really believe in, and the only reason that I have that belief is because I kind of found out like where my niche is. You know what I mean? Again, I can't emphasize the importance of like having a niche or being known for something and setting yourself apart, because trainers are, there's a lot,